Ebusia mama mo bibi akwa ba di ne da so ye Dr. Ren. Eni di mu aba na wa share video ni di ama me why. Na ye ntwetwe nkomo ena enwumre. Ye ni nkomo 10. Why? The sun is out. The sun is out. Inti bomodia na aya wakwa akọ ni na emu bi na wenya vitamin D. Odi mi say we anya ba summertime ya. Ekwa just say esum no a. Until when the sun is out, now we're Europe and now America, try and get as much as you can. What you say? Anyway, welcome to Dr. Ren Politics on Facebook. Welcome to Dr. Ren TV on YouTube. I see you, G Kanza. Wow, also Facebook also. Oba now hey, Roberto Mari says, happy belated birthday to you. We are sure said. You celebrated it in style, and I know what you can do. Roberta, I know what she can do. Coco Mimley, a friend is a pretty queen. Anyway, and then Komobi, Ewoho. As usual, the youth are not aware. So we have to speak so that the youth can follow. And he's saying, that's sorry, you say, Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia. Dr. Bernard Yeboah, I see you, sir. Greetings. That's sorry, I say, and Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia or person be a president. On the boss, Nana Addo Kufu Addo. Oma den. Oma tia contractor bisika. Contractor ninya edwuma hwe. Team ye. Nana Addo Kufu Addo. Oni ni mate Bawumia. Oma kwa kutia sika 11 million US dollars, 11.9 million US dollars for no work done. Omunye adwuma bia ara makwa kutu esika ma company. Look, Bawumia na wo kwa abonti on na ma wo bo apro so person oye president. Makache am say oye more criminal than Akufo-Addo. Meka munjindi. Munjimindi o, munjimindi Samaria for munjimindi. Oh my Ghana for munjimindi. Because you see, me betna say me be go obi anim asio. Oro abu say ayite sasrekwe mu akwaba. Me betna say me be go obi anim asio. I'm here to speak truth. I'm here to fight for Ghana, not for individual. You know, when who say go for be supporting individual political parties me count. What you say? I will tell you as say Bawumia is wicked, evil than Akufo-Addo. What you say? He wants to break the record of thievery. He wants to break the record of nepotism. He wants to break the record of family and friends. Akufo-Addo free so the record that warrior family and friends. Bawumia ba be break keeps our record. No, they obey fan no more. Krono Akufo-Addo obono. Bawumia ba obey born more. TMU. You see, you have no idea the man called Bawumia. He's a snake or a chameleon or Danny. Anyway, young caught in 7 minutes because I had a kind of credit show. Emra, one about power, and I'll give you the rundown story about this whole thing. To the Abomodian T. Now share video, no matter why, because it's very, very important. This video needs to go viral so that a lot of Ghanaians to understand. Year caught 7 December. People, we should not make mistake. Makacho said this particular friend is saying 2024 election, a protest election. The Utah, third force. You are protesting, so you need to register. Limited registration is going on. Ending on the 27th of May. So go out there and register. What you say? Call your brother, call your sister back home. Tell them to go and register. What you say? You hear more as or one no. Catch us on call register. What you say? Aha. It's the MPP led by a friend is saying, Ora a year Bawumia omoye Kromfo party. What you say? And a year a Kromfo political party no matter. Listen, and then we'll come back.
Part of account where you come from, and Mono, can you beat your chest and say, yeah, yet this signature project in the north?
I think, the most important project, Motiana,
Mama me a year thumbs up. Facebook. This is an interactive show. Uba be active. Let me, give me a thumbs up. Why?
Project here in the north since independence. A Pualugu Dam project.
Okay.
Is the
project Omayan or the northern region since independence. The Pualugu Dam. San Wakanyu. Enyamina mekan or no Papa Bawumia na eka to Boasi TNA. What do I say TNA?
The most important project here in the north since independence, a Pualugu Dam project.
Okay.
Is the biggest investment. So we're drawing books since independence.
Okay.
How I check
it was Omaya who say Pualugu Dam project and I've been talking about it for many years because we share the way the Burkina Faso for no be Bagri Dam na insuaba be fa ye ma many new animal more the northern part. Now be say one more a friend is say mukuayo. And so I've been always saying, so why don't we do this Pualugu Dam so that at least so mu bi omo dam insure no be back through ye dam now ye dam na serve as irrigational purposes for the farming communities and what the northern sector. Now listen to the man. Since independence, after Kwame Nkrumah womo buy no mentimi ayede ambe ye etu omo de omo ba ye it granted womo ye sika no omo de ye was almost $1 billion for this particular project. Now project the client shall see no sika no master say the sika no the tie sika tie
government be by yes Pualugu Dam, but we share as a signature project and in Ebeda number one, so there's no doubt about that. Pualugu Dam, it's clear.
This same project, accused John Mahama, so we did $300 million on this same project too. Yen sha simple, yen do baby a we sike diem kwano mudi.
Yeah, government, but for any government since independence, there's no investment. Pualugu Dam, and it's something that is for the country. It's something that we just say and all of that. So very pleased with that signature project. And a confirmed type of project,
Who say outro jobs say a confirmed type of project. Now, over 7 years, 7.5 years. One more call 8 years. The people that were the northern sector, MPs that were the northern sector, shishi. Into a copy a friend saying public accounts committee for him. Now, public accounts committee, as someone a copy more so. Member Modiana wait here as someone a course so. The reason why NDC MPP for Bekacho said don't do politics, is because the moment you start thinking and doing politics, where the capital, where the funding of our country, and call for development and call for projects. It's the public accounts committee.
Yes. Qualgo irrigation project, final payments. 2-3. At the top there, you see the last but one. Final payment for the construction of the Qualgo irrigation project. The question is, I thought probably before payments are made, contractors present certificates. Because when you get to Qualgo, there's nothing there. There's
nothing there, but 11.9 million has been paid. Ghana ni Muntie, the youth of Ghana. Wait, this particular project in Kwasi Keti in Kwano Krano, and Senka buy no crown by now, and the leader, my few power, Michon Kache, and Senka by now, and a by now crown, the youth should be on the street of Ghana. Sikedi, am I way by? Oh,
a pool.
There's
not even a signboard. And if the contractor is taking $11 million, there's nothing. $11.9
million.
What do we call it?
I spoke about this on Rainbow Radio last month. After the news, spread you last month. Now we can't say about this project. Say amount for disika, amount for riesika last month. Now, even before last month, no me didn't come my hint last year. Say amount for be riesika disika or Pualugu Dam no. Bawumia, oh yeah, criminal. Bawumia, more than a Kufuado.
Like a container. You can't even see the project side. So what certificate was presented before this money was paid? That's my question. Oh. The sun there was at all. There's not even sun on the site. You can't even identify the site.
Let him
answer. So, yes. Qualgo Irrigation Project, final payment. 2-3. At the top there, you see the last but one. Final payment for the construction of the Qualgo Irrigation Project. The question is, I thought probably before payments are made, contractors present certificates. Because when you get to Qualgo, there's nothing there. There's not even a pole. There's not even a signboard. And if the contractor is taking $11 million, there's nothing. There is no even a what do we call it? Like a container. You can't even see the project side. So what certificate was presented before this money was paid? That's my question. Oh. The sun there was at all. There's not even sun on the site. You can't even identify the site.
Let him
answer. So I want to know how that money was paid.
Very good, Philida.
He will answer.
Very, very good. God bless you, sister.
The amount you're referring to was paid in 2021, not 2022. And the auditors would have to tell us because they must have cited their documentations before they wrote this report. The Auditor General, yeah. So maybe they can explain.
Bank of Ghana, discano.
If assuming that it was something like a mobilization, but if you say final, okay, it's a final.
Don't talk, relax, Mr. Man. We'll be some question. Relax. You see, hey, MPP for your home. Esenka, a China no power. Near line woman now, ministers in now a year Independence Square. Near Makan and Nibia K or Bano, they are white woman cheap. We are criminals. We are thieves. They shot a champion because of a friend is saying a rumors said a champion was corrupt. Rumor. You could change if you feel body to you. Akufo-Addo and his family celebrated in London for the killing of a champion. Akufo-Addo to champagne because Rawlings killed a champion. Akufo-Addo no sure a champion. Etemre yekun a champion no. Akufo-Addo was very happy. Samosi meboa mumbusa otumfo a wote akonya so beka akire. Na na o say tutu mumbusa no. Kwakudua na na kwakudua mumbusa no okumase abonte. Anase mama te so no angasa aka say emra na mene enya mene wum no ene nyantechi ena na a champion e tata ye. Busa wom say die na wom ye ya na a champion e tata. Akufo-Addo was happy here in London, pop champagne because he had bought a champion to Okuno. He was scared and afraid of a champion. That was the beginning of his relationship with Rawlings. When Rawlings killed a champion, today, under him, enya rumor. Under Akufo-Addo, it is not rumor. People are chopping money, including himself. He is the captain of Galamsey. Galamsey beer or Ghana beer Akufo-Addo a man 10%. Every community that there is mine in Ekoso, Akufo-Addo takes 10%. She said your Galamsey site bear 1,000 or Ghana. That's will be a daily chop. Omunya say omunya bear 500,000 be 200,000 beer. Do you know how much money Akufo-Addo takes home? Ibusao. Now do down go Akufo-Addo. Do you know how much he takes home? Very criminal, man. Very criminal. Yan twice the painful They will tell you don't do politics. Meaning, do politics. Do it. Because they are thieves. Get involved. Millicent, I greet you.
Yes. Qualgo Irrigation Project, final payment.
We have a background of this particular story.
Last but one. Final payment for the construction of the Qualgo Irrigation Project. The question is, I thought probably before payments are made, contractors present certificates. Because when you get to Qualgo, there's nothing there.
Mr. John Gazy, I see you, sir.
There's no even a signboard.
Kofi also, I see you.
And if the contractor is taking $11 million, there's nothing. There is no even a what do we call it? Like a container. You can't even see the project site. So what certificate was presented before this money was paid? That's my question.
There is nothing after 11.9 million US dollars has been paid. 11.9 million, you tear the ama company, Chinese company. Ariampo ni site. Abubampo ni site. Into when you tear Sikanimano, because you mubino. Yeah, map story way and with that kekeo. You mubino, we will go to the Chinese embassy. E will chroma. Ni akokacha Chinese embassy say, my president say we tear mo company be a friend so and so. Now you perceive who no crane woman because there has not been any work done. TMA. There has not been any work done. What you say? Your banner say your videos no cost kakra no master take restrictive videos no because they know that we are the ones to speak truth to you. What you say? No work done. 11.9 million US dollars. Meanwhile, obi da kolebu, obi da dialysis so machine no krano asay yem fix it. Oh, and people are stealing the nation as if there is no tomorrow. Money is meant to develop the nation. These are thieves and criminals. The story they told us is not what we see today. What we see today is that we are being led by thieves. Call them by their names. They are not leaders. They are criminals. The only reason that they are in power is to steal. It is not for the purpose of developing the nation. They never came to develop the nation. They came to steal. Look at a friend is saying the cathedral. Look at the state of the cathedral. The cathedral was also an avenue to steal from the state. Is to steal from the poor Ghanaian. Look at the state, the cathedral. You may see cathedral. Nyankopon menene kwapam. Foolish God, you see, Yankupon said, so God is saying that the Kufadu or Kwasia, Yaman American. God is saying that the Kufadu no or Kwasia, because Kwasia Bashan no on the so. Listen.
The sun there was at all. There's not even sun on the site. You can't even identify the site.
Let him answer.
I want to know how that money was paid.
Yes, he will answer.
How can you pay
The
money
amount you're referring
and
to
there
was
is
paid
and nothing
in
is
2021, not 2022. And the auditors would have to tell us because they must have cited their documentations before they wrote this report. The auditor general, yeah. So maybe they can explain.
Bank of Ghana with Tia
Before then,
11.9
assuming that it was something like a mobilization. But if you say final, okay. It's a final payment, okay.
Final payment to your Tia. Final, just say your Tia.
Auditors, could you help us out over here?
Woman Tia 11.9 million US dollars. And you see this, so you see this.
I'm sure when he did the audit, you saw something.
Maybe if I be president 2024, I will bring a Kufadu and a Bawumia. I will all their indemnity clause, something that is protecting them. I will cut all of them, and me myself, I will take them to court. If they are found guilty, me, the president, I will shoot them. It's not somebody go shoot for me. Me, I will give them the gun. I go if there is any gun, any new gun that takes about 100 rounds, I will shoot all on them. I no go lie. These people are wicked because you see, Ghanaians are suffering, dying. Look at the problems happening in our hospitals. No medicine, no medicine. And these people are sitting on the monies, stealing. This year, Burkina Faso be a Bagri Dam. It will kill people in the northern sector. And they don't care. They are stealing from us as if there is no tomorrow. Where do you take the money when they steal? They bring it to Akwesi Broni's crew. The Akwesi Broni know our foul slave, no. Who raise Sikana na sa they are betting the crew. Umbodam, unjimiye. Umbodam, unjimiye. And let me give you a story, the story about this whole thing with the end to us. You see, Honorable
Chair, Controller instructed them to pay, and they paid. We are not aware whether the project has been completed or there's nothing ongoing.
Ghana Youth, Mati Womasum. Or see, we were instructed and we paid. Who did you pay the money to? We don't even know whether the money has been done or not. They don't know. Hey, Crony was scar rough. A crony was scar rough. Hey, yet Tiasikam will be no job done. And they are sitting down the way. I said, could be right them Chuck Norris. Nah, dead. I'm telling you. You doom pempensobia. We should not be. You see, you doom pempensobia. Civil unrest should happen. Yes, maybe I do or my gun, you know, and you too much. A bomb at time. It is insane. And your wickedness to, I mean, how can you do your own people's now then you are complaining, Sakwesi Broni man watch. We are boa. Excuse my Greek. We will trying. Say me huni patun tuma will complaining. Say be a Ghana ni what Europe no complaining about. Hey, we will trying. Your own people are doing this to you, and you cannot even stand up for your right. You can't even revoke, and you are complaining about Kwesi Broni. At least on the crowd, you know, or you slave master, but no on my railways or my baby papi. Let me give you the background story of this whole thing. 11.9 million US dollars has been paid to Gobi account to Obi Botum, and nobody is talking about it. And government paid Chinese contractor MS PowerChina 11.9 million US dollars for no work done on the Pualugu irrigation dam. Government further paid Mortar Engels 2.57 million US dollars. 2.57 million US dollars. I beg your pardon. 2.57 million US dollars for no work done on the motorway expansion. And XCC currently they are a different company, MS Maripoma, and also government Akofesi Kafufra, what they Mawomu. This is what is happening. Ghana youth, arise. This is what is happening. So the reason why you are running away from the country to Libya and Dubai and Iraq and Nicaragua is all because money is meant to develop the nation. Money is meant to fix the country. People are stealing it. And a friend is saying, Osafumafu, Akromfo nyina chief executive. Ghana Akromfo nyina chief executive. Unimno. Or say we must think outside the box. They should think out. So he's trying to say that they are fools, they are not thinkers. And in no minor baby. The only man say stealing. Or Safma for comfort time or Pamon because we are school uniforms, musica, school uniforms, or could deal porto or Cronfort, a kufa the bear when any senior chief what advisor. Now somebody who is a thief, for Pamon no. or no, and any war advice a year a kufu Addo. So just imagine what is going on. Imagine the air cost. These are the people leading the nation. 11.9 million US dollars. Obinya calculation plus 2.57, remember 2.5 million US dollars. Fabum, say the dasunu krano, sika ebetimi dia to machines e dia mankwada. The dasunu kra, and crap to me go school na mouse, akrebi go school. The teacher catch and say, okwa. Mama me monto mouse emfambre mu akra no ne maame efi se eye kusie tu okochi mouse ankasa mouse okochi kusie no de ma ne ba ne se omfambra oba ne chance na we so me ba ne se o se emfa mouse mra to the kusie na ba. People need a common mouse mouse TME. And you see, all because we are shifting away from the importance. We are not paying attention. And that is why the politicians have taken it, taking us for granted. And we anopa area any anajo. Because we share chronuya air quasi chronuya sebio air cosia sebio they need a shahin. But you see, people will go out there, young guys like myself, will go out there and try and defend this kind of foolishness exhibited by Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. This kind of foolishness being exhibited by Akufo-Addo and Bawumia. Why must one person, why should the youth go out there and support? Imagine if at least there were how many a year? Regions, 16 regions, and yes, okay, with each region will be $700,000 US. No more from what startup businesses in communities, at least in the next 5 years. A friend is saying, one more, sikaka kra, community, no, ama community, no, so a grew apostle. But no, our politicians decided to instruct the Bank of Ghana, the Controller General said, go out there and pay 11.9 million US dollars for no work done. No work done. Tiedi Bawumia wo dwa nanu a wo beka. Wo dwa nanum wo beka nsembi. Enu dwa nko ati.
Important project
in the north.
I think the most important project here in the north since independence, a Palugu Dam project.
Okay.
Also, Omayo in the north. Also, Omayo. Omatries can but Omunye. You see why this Bawumia is very dangerous. Ono Krakurano and would didn't throw. And Jikanza can say Burkina Faso just recently they received over 1,000 tractors. If you want a friend is a young guy head of state and other agricultural equipment, we will receive it to help them do their farming. But meanwhile, the job has not been done. But you see, Bawumia Kasa no bonitiko, but Lisa bopping his head. And trunk one who baby did Ghana for.
Out of account where you come from. And Mono, can you beat your chest and say, yeah, yet this signature project in the north?
I think
watch it.
The most important project here in the north since independence, a Palugu Dam project.
Okay.
Is the biggest investment. So we're drawing books no since independence.
Okay,
how I check government to be about Palugu Dam Palugu.
I just said government to be about government to be about the workers say government to be about Palugu and yes, sika disika. They accuse Mama of $300 million US of this same Palugu Dam a year. A friend is saying a dam.
Palugu Dam, but we're here as a signature project, and in Ebeda number one. So there's no doubt about that. Palogo Dam, no, it's clear. Government, but for any government since independence, there's no investment ever seen. Palogo Dam, and it's something that is for the country. It's something that we just say and all of that. So very pleased with that signature project. And a confirmed type of project,
I know too phone and a confirmed type of project, but the project this particular project, I mean, Bomodiana may say a friend is a mania breakdown video amount, sending na also because these people continuously they lie to the nation, and it's up to us to see a dinner credible. To my main say, meet me a king kind story. I just want to give you a year the details now, so for 2 or 3 because these people are thieves. Okwa Asasi Radio. They are trying to defend. They say, Sikano, Ewonchirimu, Ome discan, Ome akron for Asasi Radio. Don't trust them. What you say? Ome Ome akron for. Don't trust Asasi Radio. No become a government. See, sir, a year dam who asked me in 2019 November, Anna President Akufo-Addo Kate saw to say. There's going to be a construction of a year Poalugu, a year dam, a year a friend is a multi-purpose dam project, and a year President Akufo-Addo Kate sold. Now, sword no, they were hoping says so we a year dam no at least a bema about a year hydro, a year solar hybrid of a year 60 megawatts power, and now so 50 megawatts a year solar power. It will the Kabuma at least Ibenya around 110 megawatts of a year electricity. A support the national grid. Now look at it. Sir Jumedi we Jumedi and Kebeboa the nation. What you say? My Ghana and I a tumpo. But you see, politicians, a year a friend saying Abreni Abrebiano, woman idea ye who betoye. Omo dwene de womo ehun beto womo omo ni womo abusuafo eti Ghana politician no ade a onim so ya oman ni ehun beto ye no onye o dabi an womo dwene omo nko omo de because they know say youth no pay attention to what is going on in the country when it comes to politics, and it is our project yakọ kate sold obroni tactics oja o and san ye independence no ye go kate sword na timamufo no ne ye a friends a community for no hunu say ye ba be ye bibi, but in actual sense no enya de ba be ye bibi. And because they said the youth no so a free sa community no any Ghana muni na the so yentimi sorin busa say na see ko kate sword November 2019 see ye ba be see a ye e de be ye Poalugu dam ewia at least na ebeboa ama etimenya a solar hybrid almost about a 60 megawatt. If you say benya be friend is saying a solar power 50 megawatts. So about the saying sikano yetua ana yetua ni yetua project ni ehunu hwe. Now this particular 2 technologies we so senka wo mu wie ya at least enka project ebeboa nordnessa omu etwa busumi bia no se bagri dam no yi wo Burkina Faso na se bia ebesei wo mu a friend say omu farm no enke betimi aboa ama afa nsukura no ma say nya nsuo ana afa nsukura na it will help the northern community because wo mu no esem krom ho no edene se nipa benya nsuo ho edene. In this particular project, they could have helped provided an irrigation scheme covering an area of over 25,000 hectares and improve water supply. And what a friend is saying, the northern part of the country. Into such a friend is saying a project. Why say a project when near man or man for no one to warm? But as usual, you have to understand, say, they don't, Omamba, so Omoba GNU, Omoba so be riaye. Otiasi. Enti, everything, no, they are looking a kwanya, ye be faswa, ye de be ria, or my Ghana for. Enti, akotu sika $11.9 million US. Nothing to show. Ebusia. Now, do you know what $11.9 million? Would you investing into housing? You're investing into homes. You're turn out in Kebenya and Tem. But these politicians, Omuji Sikano require election. Ria Sikano after election. Oma betna. Omu di omunka. We you better not. Nothing will happen to them. That is why I'm telling anybody I Obama shows to say me, I'm here not doing NDC or MPP. I'm the first person I'm sure here can about third force, convener for third force. Because I know NDC and I know MPP. I would prefer say NDC Mra power. But for me, I've seen them before. Otiasi. So me, I do third force. And for me, I always tell people say this 2024 election. It should be a protest. It should be a protest. The youth should go out there and vote against these two political parties. When they see the number of people that have voted against them, they will begin to sit up. They will know, say, no, a time has come. We should not take the Ghanaian youth for granted. We should not take our nation, Ghana, for granted. If nothing at all, you see, inti sebi ontimo yahwe Dubai fedo inti ade ne yenso yenya mane nyefe na alatafo no Nigeria fo ne kase kwai omo Ghana is very nice, so it's beautiful. Oh, look at South Africa. Just look at South Africa. The mining community was South Africa, and you see $11.9 million US paid, no work done. Now koka na do ma hini abeka che o se Bawumia de oyobia oyeka omua de ondidi atem na do ma hini yentie de Bawumia kan
say this signature project in the north.
I think yeah, the most important project in the north since independence, a Palogo Dam project.
Okay.
Is the biggest investment. So we're drawing books since independence.
Okay,
how I check government be by say Palogo Dam. But we're here as a signature project and in Ebeda number one, so there's no doubt about that. Palogo Dam, no, it's clear. Government, but for any government since independence, there's no investment ever seen. Palogo Dam,
okay.
And it's something that is for the country. It's something that we just say and all of that. So very pleased with that signature project. And a confirmed type of project,
And John Gazika, these Ghanaian and paying for are very hungry and so wicked. They just don't care. They don't care. You see, I mean, this 2024 election, the youth, is a protest election. You need giant, you need Sikai. But this particular 2024 election, go out there and vote against this political party. Vote for any other third force, any third force. You see, Enra, minya hour have many a program some time ago. And I know what Chemu said, when him said the way NDC and MPP, I hijack easy, ebeye den say another person ebete political party and will break it down. And then she say it will be hard for any Ghanaian to form a political party. Because they know say the youth you need to. And ka one more music can come up with a political party that. But measures, no. Masa, the NDC and MPP in parliament and no parliamentarian as I say, oh, this particular friend is saying, is similar with the so. Political parties now are kind of no pay. Omo mati da no ahu omo no. Omo pe. Omo makari nyina. Odike political party you no. Any other political parties you gugu ni nyina. Oni bi enter because easy say esu nya a friend is saying district office ewo all the districts in Ghana. Now when you wie nso a o make sure say obenya active members about 30,000. Now the offices no so no esu nya officer toilet ewo ho. Washrooms ewo ho just say now MPP form offices ewo nkrum krase no washroom wo. NDC offices ewo nkrum krase washroom wo. But these two political parties no one person Ghana for G2 said it's only Ghana is the two political parties but it will be no because Janisa they will still ask and I will keep saying it. We see the two political parties. Performance is below average. Performance is below average. What you say? And I will John can say, I prefer Ghana to be a doormat than to have NDC and MP. And that is the gospel to look. Ofano a cry serious. 2022, Nipa over 2,000 road accident. 2023, Nipa over 3,000 road accident. 2024, January, April, Nipa almost 700. Over 6,000. Road accident. Almost 6,000. And now over. Road accident. And you parliamentarian or wako parliament or some shakoko you bisa na den tell say bekas car pension yenko fo ni wudodo MTTD as one na dam pare down no wo free wo e buy obey IGP any wo bokro no gige nkofo nsa ase no IGP no mumbisa ne several no MTTD no e die no ye de stop e road accident in hye ben Ghanaian youth, if we don't rise, these two political parties, Mahama papa tete no be a politician, Akufo-Addo papa tete no be a politician, and the Rollins Baya or no so no fatete no be a politician, military man of be a politician, and the Rollins name of Harley, John Harley, and the tete no call armed forces, and they banda or parliament, they buy a parliamentarian. Mahama enye baba be parliamentarian Akufo-Addo baba be parliamentarian saadete and the Akufo-Addo abusuafo bebre no a ukoche bi man temo eastern regional bebre no a na wi ni friend say sa wo mo parliamentary candidate o meba parliament bebre yema yeninda ho. We cannot continue as a nation like this. 11.9 million akwo obi butu. And I will meet you. A cop will be bottom somebody's pocket for no job done. A Tiama Chinese company. Say company say exist say anywhere. Minu be no cry. Intimate. And then go for boy and chrono. Sika no mo de kwa hen. Enkamuwie sika mpo na nkamuwie na mudi bie companies bi ebia mudi bie fruit juice company bi mudi bie fishing industries bi mudi bie companies bi ma the Ghanaian youth nimpo enye bi yempo anke beka se enye hwe na we mu de o ma jiminti o mu wia na mo de aba eye Switzerland to mu wu a ye kwa akodi sika na Switzerland fo beka je se eye money laundry o mo mfa amaye de bia na ye ho kire all because we have wicked people leading the nation, calling themselves some leaders. And it's very, very sad and it's sickening. And until you and I pick up our phones and start calling our homes to tell them, don't vote for this one. If you vote for this one, forget to me. Look, I am being serious. We hold the destiny of Ghana. And the crony move. Last year, we contributed over $4 billion to the Ghanaian economy. Without us, in Ghana, the military would take up arms and kill people. Our $4 billion went out there to pay people, pay soldiers, pay the police, pay teachers. This is what you have to understand. You are a stakeholder. It doesn't matter whether you are outside the country, because the foreign remittances keeps the country moving. And you should also pick up your phone and tell your brothers, tell your sisters, your friends, tell people that you are helping back home. That enough. They should protest. This election is a protest election. Go out there, vote against these two, a friend is saying, so-called political parties. Opa UK. Nancy Council about to a cotoy. Conservatives, Lusu. Philly Dabekacho, conservative, Lusu Poto. Lusu Topo. But when people are taking advantage, na ye cheer one on, na ye bow my cheer on. We should not be doing this at this particular time. No, and yes, and Ghana cra 1992 and South Africa, women independence as a day, and the South Africa crew, send you crew a tear. South Africa crew send you a tear. Nanao says, so who should Ghanaians vote for? Nanao make Kasaya Muntie. Who should Ghanaian vote for? Oko ballot. That's why if you NDC and MPP at Trimu, other political party be able to be at Tumano. That's all. Now make sure say even a friend is say till now, cry a year a friend is say a year a nipa you better Obama war. Even if we the papa moi, you change Emma listening, but will tell you who to go for. But say we a student, not teacher chira now, I said teacher lecturer we are on some the question paper no, but the mama on some out there. No, they say one guys are Uber classes I will see you. Uber Dr. Ren classes I will see BB. And don't be asking questions. Who should we vote for? Use your brain to think. My catcher said NDC MPP yet. So NDC MPP, you should use your brain and analyze and say, okay, so NDC MPP, what are the other alternatives? I think I can go for another alternative. So I can't say so there are other alternatives. As a person, you should also start looking for that alternatives. That is the conversation. And yet the beer the say, Tuma way, not Tuma way. You can't simply be use your brain. You own your own thought. You are not somebody, excuse me, damn. You own your thought. What do you say? That's the thing. Intimate say 2024 election, we should protest. It's a protest election. Third force, I'm protesting. I'm going to protest. What do you say? I'm going to protest. I say this is where sometimes I don't agree. If you don't agree, I'm not expecting you to agree with me. What do you say? I see you are not consistent. And I know whether I'm not consistent or I'm consistent, it's up to you. I'm saying say NDC and MPP. I don't support NDC. I don't support MPP. If you want me to support your NDC, I'm sorry. Offer greetings. I'm sorry. I can't support your NDC. If you want me to support your MPP, I'm sorry. I can't support your MPP. When I shouted third force, where were you? You should understand. Say the moment I said third force, it means that I don't support NDC or MPP. What you say? So you have to understand. If it comes to who have to lead, I don't need to come and tell you who to lead. You have your. You are typing. Since you are able to type, you should be able to think and know. Say, you see, NDC MPP, vote for any other alternative that you think that those alternatives are in line with your beliefs. That is it, because you have tried NDC and MPP for 40 good years. So if you can type, that means you can think. You don't expect your teacher to teach you and set the questions and then let your teacher come and answer the questions for you. Then that means what are you doing with your brain? You should use your brain to think. That is what we, third force American is building people that are thinkers, people that can reason, not people who will still remain in the dump, still remain like they are fools, and always want people to tell them, follow NDC and they follow MPP and they follow. I did not go to school for my teacher to tell me 1+1. I should go back to my class 1 teacher and ask, Mrs. Osei, 1+1 you're saying, then Mrs. Osei will tell me, say, oh, for 2 sheho. No. Mrs. Osei tell me class 1. 1+1, 2. So I know, say, me the bako can be. So when you come and you are following freedom fighters and they are giving you the teachings, it is for you to soak in the teachings. What you say? Now, so that is our teachings. Our teachings is to teach you, for you to be open-minded. We are not here to go and then fish for you. When we fish for you, you become lazy. And that is what NDC and MPP, they will tell you vote for MPP for 8 years. And then after, come and vote for NDC for 8 years. Freedom fighters are not teaching you that. Because if you're saying about at the end of the day, I'm not going to tell anybody who to vote for. If you don't have the brain to understand our teachings, it's up to you. There are gradually people that will understand. And when they understand the message, they will begin to understand and say, I have to make my own decision. Because at the end of the day, I have to think about the consequences. I have voted for NDC for 8 years. They promised me heaven and heaven on this earth. They promised me, say, when they came, I did not see much. I have voted for MPP. They promised me heaven on earth. When I voted for them, they came. I didn't see much. So now are there other political parties? Yes. Oh, okay. These other political parties, I don't like their ideology. I don't like their policies. Let me look whether there are other independent candidates. Look out for the independent candidates as well. Give them a chance. This is how you have to reason as a human being. You cannot ask for a change from the people that created the mess and have not made up their mind to change. NDC and MPP so political party. We are 8 years. Now we are 8 years. A Kufuado time. Me can't channel. Why you may ye ba channel till date? What is say why you mother prison? Ye ba why you may NDC for we are gonna see come the man why you may ye ba. Why you may mommy woo ye? A Kufuado was a chief mourner. A Kufuado was a chief mourner on the friend saying the flyers obituary were there by poster. A Kufuado was a chief mourner. Somebody who said about why you may. So should I tell you, say you should vote for any of these two political parties? The basis of the argument is that these two political parties are failing Ghana big time. Use your brain. There are other political parties. Give them a chance. Obi say, if you add your vote and another person add the vote, little drops of water makes a mighty ocean. So don't be saying, say, MPP ni NDC no wona wama womu ewini because your vote no plus Salif vote plus a friend say Memuna to vote plus Esinam vote plus AC's vote plus Kweku's vote ebema NDC and MPP winning. It's time for you to know, say, look, Ghana does not belong to the NDC and the MPP. I have to register my what? My protest. I have to register my frustration. I have to register my anger by kicking these two political parties out. So who should I go out there and vote? Okay, Matisse say Abranti Biaba or see Kumasi for Ghana for tomorrow morning. Maybe I want to see something like that. I will go with him. Maybe I want to see somebody like Abia Odike, or maybe Odike is not going to be on the ballot paper. Who else? Maybe I want to see Obi to say CPP. It is Kwame Nkrumah's political party. I believe in the ideology of Kwame Nkrumah. I've seen Kwame Nkrumah's project. I have been somebody that I have benefited from Akosombo Dam, even before this so-called gas and other source of power nearby. I have been a witness to it. Let me give Kwame Nkrumah's political party chance because a NDC, any MPP, any boo, a Kwame Nkrumah, a political party. Rawlings Bay president, he collapsed all the offices of a CPP. These are the things you need to understand, that we are here to teach you how to fish, not to always fish for you. And no dear, Dr. Red, I will not be part of it because The reason why I'm a third force no was to make sure say the Ghanaian no will be a thinker and see between. Say no, these two political parties. What have we gained from these two political parties apart from corruption, apart from disrespect, apart from stealing, apart from a friend is saying always making sure say Ghana yinimbe guase. Baby, they be on my guase. They be on the Nguasia de Bray, NDC mba emfa ni munyamba Ghana da. MPP metna so mfa ni munyamba Ghana da. Munche me ni munyamkra NDC ni MPP metna so yenya. Since 1982 we win African Cup. Ye win biem. Sa team ne de ko ye no champion team we prepare wo before and sana Rollins mbaba betu wo. What you say? Hillary man with small team or prepare here for Ghana Blaster and the Koji Cup by Rollins by 92 year J Cup. These are the realities you should understand. So NDC MPP we no. Ye di wo machiache ye nyam fa so bi emfiri wo mo. Enti ye nyam fa so bi emfiri mo de na na wo me I'm not going to vote for them. So my point here should not become say who should I vote for? Because already I know that I now ask yourself who these two political parties, should I vote for them or not? So the answer should be a big fat no. Do not go to the polls and vote for MPP and NDC because who vote it will be a repeat of hardship. It will be a repeat of a friend said disgrace. It will be a repeat of a friend said unemployment. All these things are there. You know, you see it. This will be a bit chick cotton show and sana. If you are no aka just see some new and then some farmer. If you are just a bunch, then some things to the some wolf food in farmer. Boy. I say yesterday. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I just came to tell you about a yesika dia amount for nobody. And my main sama wuntie biem na ewia eja ho na ya to aso nyame adoma. Ya the Sunday school ni beba. Ochina Sunday school we'll be talking about a year Luke 16:10. What you say? We be about Luke 16:10. You know, troto. We banna me refi kra no akai because we need to talk about it. It's about time we need to tell our people you know, the purpose of election, the reason why you should not say I'm not going to vote, and the reason why you should not be timid and you should not be afraid. Because there are so many voices out there telling you that, oh, as for Ghana, there is a two-party state. It's a big lie. Ghana is not a two-party state. Remember, we'll be in Kancho say it's a two-party state. What do I say? And even if it's a two-party state, we can also choose another party, another independent candidate. Oko Benina. Now, omuntu about that farmer independent candidate. Until so many independent candidate. Now go and see the miracles that is happening in Benin. Go and see the development of Benin. Benin facing Ghana. So unimwa koona kore. Benin kukurunu na kore. Ukundu kuruma anane Ghana de krasipa o Cote d'Ivoire na koshe kuruno. A share border with Ghana. Koshe the way of my pinty. Akesi enye but Ghana to say. So these are the things you should understand. So 2024, as a Ghanaian, you should know for 40 good years. Papa ma wabraboy now papa she wabrabon mama become millions and billions of US dollars. 40 years went to me and pay. Now we are say your friend is MPP NDC because Mama can be sure. Don't want to cast the Abama NDC people. No, they benefit directly from the two political parties. That is the gospel truth. I make catch the wax. One more TV so, one more a friend say radio so. Don't want to catch us to Abama a year NDC and not MPP. They benefit directly from these two political parties. Who won't benefit is what to Abama almost for 40 years. A quiet down man Timo, still a fucking rude. Who area there development pepper ben a whole area. Maybe so. Development papa ben a whole area. They say freedom fighters are saying we free, but when confirm be DH. No, it's NDC for one. Ebi was Switzerland, ebi was Canada, ebi was USA. No, is there no NDC political party no full. NDC for the ODH. Because they never wanted the real truth, the real development. Because it's a party or benefiting. Ghana no do one or MDH it was because of NDC. They benefit directly from the NDC. But tell me the NDC. My member Bobby Bincho, and now no a friend is a brand TV. Yes, but remember what TV. These two political parties are nothing but just wicked political parties. I won't do anymore. One job, no purpose, said to steal from us and to deprive us from a better future. My future, Papa Bia. Ebia chrono sa no my boy sa. Etie Peter Paradise. Okay, say BT.
Mama Mampeni obeye yen nyina no. Sremfo de wo so manya Mampeni by development. Bawumia na yi na sremia what
we or chira was say ba Mahama by development papa bi. Omo de wa omo say omo ewo pay.
Yeah, hand ne peperipe ayatem dije. A good point and wa make it. O say me yet it. Adobe. Where man I say munawasa.
Oh, the deep boy not tell because boy not switch here or can't hear NDC into your buy in and say now hotel. But I say the SCC, the answer Okasa say why be in NDC. No. But let young outside name say I won't say NDC for are you proud of Ghana? No. Tell me NDC ni an MP and an minister, the former minister and MP and ma any abroach. Tell me MPP ni a minister and MP ne ma any abroach. A chrono almost say yeah. I don't know moment na krumu. The Ben out is ministers of Great Britain and a member of Parliament of Great Britain. Omoma Bugana Kusku and another country su Kusku. They are proud of the system. System name. Americans, congressmen and women are proud of their system. What about us? The people that are leading the nation are not proud of the system. And today, I can count the number of this January to May was a year woman. The 5th month woman. Do you know how many times I John Mahama Abakruma? How many times I John Mahama Abakruma? Wambano amesana ho yarea obaba be relaxing. How many times na wunu say David Cameron e free akonyaso woni nam Ghana? Ekufuado ye to abeti in 2008, 2012 obetna UK hanotna ya. They don't care about you people. It is for their own interest. So that is why this 2024 it should be a protest. A protest vote. Vote against them. Read my lips and tell anybody. So Dr. Ren said 2024 election is a protest vote. The youth should vote against the MPP and NDC. This is how you see, and then the number of millions voting against voting for other political party or other independent candidate. They will start thinking, say, no, if we have somebody in this country and the followers, over 1 million, 2 million, they will sit up. Let me tell you something. When I was doing this third force, there was one man I was hoping and praying, saying, I will lead. But my BPR or so no politics. Now, he will get millions of people to vote for him. That was one. Because he has the structures already all over Ghana and outside Ghana. Or structures a more do. No feel that wow. A more do. But was one. I contact you, I contact you, I know me meeting business members go back at you. They were hoping somebody join it. Sikasem ni man kaka and crabini we. Hey, Guzitano Munina, Guzitano was on phone with me. I hear meetings back and forth with Guzitano. Ya je meetings sir. Because not third force na me didi agro. You can ask Dr. Abu Sakara and co. Kasi ediagro. Odike de ya ye bi odike ne a friend is also future abosum de omo de me no my meetings. I gusu ye meeting de bia. And then the name where they are called TARC. So 2024. Odo Kwame Nkrumah or political party. If you don't believe in Kwame Nkrumah's political party, believe in the other independent candidate. You should protest your vote. Ebeko go empo corner. Eko corner ewomua enim say eben go post no. Kakra yebedo. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for your help and your support for Dr. Ren. I love all of you. I'm mobile and support to you. Have a good weekend. Thank you so much. And let me leave you all here. Mommy, thank you so much. Yes. I can see me YouTube for you now. Minamasi kesi pa. Na mami fosua. Otineno, sweet sister. I hope you're doing great. Anyway, I have an